Hi mama, I am in my third trimester and this is a yoga and Pilates inspired floor workflow. This is my jam. This is what I love to do to feel my absolute best every single day. This is my go-to. So we're actually going to start with a pelvic floor warm-up. So I'm on my knees, or you can sit in a chair. We're going to practice that pushing motion with the pelvic floor. So sort of doing the opposite of what we were doing to train for labor and for our pelvic floor activation in first and second trimester. So this time we are going to take an inhale as we relax our belly and lift our pelvic floor. And then exhale, you're going to lengthen and release your pelvic floor, sort of to mimic that pushing motion as your belly goes in. Let's take a couple of those together. So I'm inhaling, relaxing my belly, lifting my pelvic floor, and exhale, lengthening and relaxing the pelvic floor as I hug in my belly. Let's do one more. I find it's easiest to access that as I am on my knees. So just take a couple of body rolls here, feeling really good, warming up. Let's go the other way. Gotta get my hair out of the way. And then I will find you in a tabletop position for a couple of cat-cow moves. So my shoulders are right over my wrists and my hips are right over my knees. I'm going to breathe in, take a deep breath, my belly drops, exhale, like a cat. Two more. One more. And then take just a couple of body rolls. Should feel really good. Just waking up your spine, rolling out all the kinks in your body. Go the other way. All right. And then let's get into it. All right, we're finding that neutral spine. Our neck is really long. I'm going to send the right leg back and the left arm forward. We're going to touch them both to the ground and then lift and just tap them back down, making sure that there's no arch in the back here. And then we are engaging our core and lengthening our spine. We've got 6 more. 6, 5, good job. 4, stretch it out really long for 3, 2, last one, and then I will find you in that lengthened position. You're going to hug your elbow toward your knee. It probably won't touch if you're as far as long as I am, and then we're going to extend them out. So in and extend, in and extend. Give me 8 more, really reaching everything long. 7, 6, good job. 5, 4, 3, I'm proud of you, you're in it. 2, oh, it feels so good. Last one, stay here and just gonna pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, stretch it all long, shoulders away from the ears, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Last move in this little section, you're going to bring your leg and arm out to the side and then back in. Out to the side, back in. For 5, 4, keeping that core really stable. For 3, 2, nice job. Last one. And then from here, you are going to replace your palms with your elbows. So your forearms are down on the ground, and then taking really big circles with that back leg for 10, 9, 8, spine is really long, core is engaged. You're doing great. For 6, 5, 4, 3, nice job. Last one, and then reverse that circle for 10. Good job. 9, 8. After these circles, one more move here, and then we move to the other side for 5, 4, stretch that leg out even longer for 3, 2, 1, holding that leg up, you're going to bend your foot and flex and then press your heel toward the sky for 10. Feel that in your glute. 8, straightening that leg up toward the sky for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. Coming back up to those palms, take a cat-cow. You can stay here in this cat-cow. Take a couple of moves or roll out your spine, whatever feels good, or you can tuck your toes under, send your hips high, and find a downward facing dog. Pedaling out your feet. You can shake your head no, shake your head yes. Should feel really good. Make sure that your mat is really stable to protect your body and your belly. Take a couple of breaths here. Do anything that feels good stretch-wise. This is a great move to get baby into optimal placement in your uterus. And then when you're ready, coming back down onto your hands and knees, and you're going to send your left leg back and right arm forward, resting them both on the ground. We're gonna lift and tap. Good job. Lift and tap, making sure that your spine is long and you're not arching that back. 6 more. 6, 5, good job. 4, nice. 3, 2, last one. Then stretch it all along, hug your knee in and out and in. Just a gentle hug. If this is too much for you, you can also just continue to lift and tap for 6, 5, 4, good job. 3, 2, last one. Everything is long, you're just gonna pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, stretch it even longer for 4, 3, 2, 1, you're going out to the side and back to center. And out to the side with the arm and leg, back to center. 5 more. 4, 5. Good job. 4, keep those shoulders away from the ears. And spine is really long. 2 more. 2, and back, out to the side, and back. Nice job. Replacing those palms with your elbows. Your forearms are down on the ground. Again, shoulders away from the ears, and then you're going to take those big circles with that back leg for 8, 7, 6, 5, making sure that your hip is right over that knee. 2, oh yeah, I feel that in my glute. Last one, reverse the circle for 10, 9, good job. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I love these workouts that just have me feeling so long and lengthened. When I'm done, the last one, hold it at the top, flexing your foot, bending your knee, press it straight, bend and straight for 8, 7, trying to press your heel all the way toward the sky for 5, good job. 4, 3, oh yeah, I love that in my glute. 1, if I ever wanted to make this harder for myself, coming up to a cat-cow position, take a little breath. If I ever wanted to make it harder, I would add 1 pound to ankle weights, and I've definitely done that many times. Let's take one inhale up on our knees, exhale out, inhale up, exhale out, and then you are doing that bed roll onto your side here. Doesn't matter which side. I have my palm just in front of my chest to protect that belly. And then I'm going to straighten my top leg. I've got a slight bend in my bottom leg just to keep my alignment here and to not roll onto my belly. And I'm going to take big circles going back with this top leg. Good job. We've got 8, 7, 6, trying to lift this lower part of your belly off the ground. 4, 3, 2, 1. I love working out while I lie down. Other way for 10, 9, 8, 7. Should feel really good. A nice stretch for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then from here, bending both of your knees, and you are going to elevate your heels. You're going to open up to this clam and then extend the top leg and coming in. Open up, extend, and down. Up, extend, and down. We've got 7. Good job. 6. Oh, that first few I was like, it's a little easy. I feel it now. For 4, 3, good job. 2, last 1, and rest. Nice job. Coming up, take a little stretch, and then coming down onto the other side. We'll do a quick little stretch and we are out of here, and you can get on with your day feeling more energized and lengthened. So here we go. My bottom leg is slightly bent. My top leg is elevated to take those big circles for 10, 9, 8, 7, good job, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1, reversing that circle for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You're doing an amazing job. Stretch it even longer for 4, 3, 2, 1. We're in that clam position here. Elevate those heels, open up, extend the leg, and back down. My toes are pointed here for 9. Good job. 8, 7, slow and controlled. 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1, and rest. You did it, mama, you did it. Press yourself up very safely, stretching over to one side, and then bringing your legs out in front of you, sitting up tall. You can take a couple of rolls here. Oh, that feels good for me. Relaxing your belly. Go the other way. And then send one leg long. The other one is bent in, stretching over to one side. And you can square your hips. I'm not going to go too far, but I'm just going to find that square position. Sitting up tall, switching sides. Stretching over. Now is your time to rest and relax before you run into the next part of your day. Square your hips if it feels good for you. Spine is long. I'm not overstretching. I'm just sort of getting my hips into alignment. If it feels good for you to bring your legs wide, you can take a little breath here. Stay here for as long as you'd like. But for me, I feel like a static stretch of just staying still doesn't feel great for me in pregnancy. So really moving through the stretches is what feels best for me. Sitting up tall, roll the shoulders back. Take one deep breath with me. Exhale out. Let your eyes open. You did this, and I'll see you next time. Come back to this one as often as you'd like. If you like this outfit or most of my other workout outfits or any of my equipment that I use to work out, then feel free to look for the link in the description.